You know, one of the movies, we always look forward to some of the bigger popular movies that we enjoy coming out that we can finally watch and see and everything like that. And one of the big movies of this year, made over $800 million in the box office, was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And today, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is now officially on Disney+. If you want to watch Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, it is up there right now. Not only Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, but Tar, which has been available VOD. Tar, which Cate Blanchett is probably going to win Best Actress at the Academy Awards for, is now up and available on Peacock as well. But the one we're talking about here is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. You know, I need to go back and watch it again because I've seen it twice. All right. And let's first acknowledge the unbelievable hurdles that this movie had to overcome. Because we've gone through it here before, but never in history of Hollywood has a sequel to a movie tried to be done without its main character and without its main star and ever made money or ever made nearly as much as the original. It's never happened before. And with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, obviously we were going into that movie not just without the lead star because of the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, but they made the decision and the creative choice to not recast it. And so we were also going into Black Panther without Black Panther. And so that was a really, really tough uphill battle that they had to do. The fact that this movie, with those circumstances, ended up making well north of $800 million. And I get it. I hear a lot of people who don't actually think going, but the first one made 1 point something billion. Yeah, the first one had Black Panther and had Chadwick Boseman in it. Now you're trying to do a sequel without your main star and without your main character. And never in the history of Hollywood has that worked out. And so for this movie to come out and make north of $800 million is pretty impressive. We're probably going to get an Academy Award win out of here for Best Supporting Actress. It's going to get some attention. And listen, a lot of people really like it. I confess, I'm not one of the big fans of this movie. I enjoyed it, but I thought it was a significant downgrade from the original. But I got to watch it again. I gotta sit down and watch it again. And now that it's on Disney Plus, I'm looking forward to, even though I'm not a huge fan of the movie, I am looking forward to sitting down and you know, now that some time has passed, I want to sit down and watch it again with a fresh set of eyes and see how we go. Anyway, Rob, Tar's come out. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is now available on Disney Plus. You were just talking about how amazing is it? We've got this one online depository where all the Marvel movies are. Anyway, what are you looking forward to watching?
Well, first of all, not since Smokey and the Bandit 3, Smokey is the Bandit, with no Burt Reynolds,
right,
have we had a movie that was so lacking its main star. But all jokes aside, I think that, and no one laughed, I think that Wakanda Forever.
I gave you a.
Yeah, I do think that Wakanda Forever, I thought it was a pretty astonishing achievement because Ryan Coogler and his co-writer, they reached far. They tried something. They did not back down. They did not shy away from this challenge. And I think that they turned in something that was beautiful and thought-provoking and quite interesting as far as MCU movies go. They might not have succeeded entirely, but as far as efforts go, I give them an A for effort. And I really enjoyed this movie. And I thought about it a lot after I saw it. But you pointed out a number of things that I agree with in terms of there's some flaws in the storytelling, as there are in probably a lot of movies. But I look forward to watching this movie again. I can't wait to see it. Now, Tar is one of my favorite, if not my favorite movie of last year. And I loved Cate Blanchett's performance. I love the whole movie. You know, and I would be remiss to point out that you can watch Tar on Peacock and you can follow it up with Tango Shalom, which is also
on Peacock, by the way. That's right.
Two great movies that came out, of course, in 2021 and 2022. So
I'm outraged, by the way, that Tar bumped Tango Shalom out of the Oscar race. I was very upset about that.
We did submit it.
You touched on something there. I talked about the financial hurdles that it had to overcome, but not since, was it Justin Lin that was directing the Fast and Furious movie that where that Paul Walker died?
No,
halfway
that was James Wan,
Sorry, James Wan. Sorry, yes, James Wan. So
number 7.
it was not since that. Like I still remember being like when I watched the movie, thinking about what. First of all, making any movie is a monumental and Herculean feat. What goes into making a motion picture is astonishingly huge. And then we look back on that, and when that Fast and the Furious movie came out, saying these guys got halfway through making this movie, and not only their co-lead star, but somebody they had worked with, their friend that they had worked with for years and years and years, was suddenly dead. Now you got to go back to set and try to listen. What they did there was remarkable. I don't think that Ryan Coogler, even though this isn't my favorite, and I didn't think it was as good as the first Black Panther movie, what Ryan Coogler was able to do under the circumstances, because it wasn't just his own cast and crew, it was the world. Mm-hmm. The world was still mourning the loss of Chadwick Boseman. And how to navigate that as sensitively, but as entertainingly. That's a hard thing, Rob, trying to be sensitive and entertaining at the same time. Like, I may not have been the biggest fan of the movie. I don't know many directors breathing today that could have walked into that circumstance and done the job that Ryan Coogler did. Anyway, Chris, Black Panther Wakanda Forever hitting Disney Plus. It is kind of a magical time we live in, because I'm thinking back to those days of Napster. It's like, this is never something we would have got. But that Tara's out. What are you looking forward to?
Oh man, rewatching Black Panther. And it makes sense that it was dropped right now, right? It had 6 Oscar nominations, so it's going to have that little extra push at this time of year for folks to vote and everything. I'm really excited to watch it again because I only saw it the one time in theater, so I'm interested to see how I feel about it now with a little more time removed, because that was a pretty emotional watch for me. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but boy howdy did I bawl at parts of that one, so I'm really interested to see how I feel about it now. And Logan hasn't gotten to see Tar, so I'm really excited to watch that with him. I think he's really, really going to love it, because what a powerful performance.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think? Today is the day. We got Black Panther Wakanda Forever is now on streaming. Tar, like a big Oscar contender right there. Again, Cate Blanchett is probably going to win Best Actress. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it before Oscar night. Which one are you looking to go see? Why are you looking forward to watching them again if you've seen them already? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, MasterClass. MasterClass offers classes on a wide variety of topics, all taught by world-class instructors at the very top of their fields. Each class is broken out into individual video lessons, usually around 10 minutes long. And MasterClass is completely accessible on your phone, the web, smart TV, and available via audio mode to listen to classes on the go. They have over 2,500 video lessons from over 180 of today's most brilliant minds. They're all available anytime, anywhere on iOS, Android, desktop, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Now, obviously around here on the John Campea Show, we love our movies, so why not learn filmmaking from Jodie Foster, or maybe directing from Ron Howard himself, or the great Neil Gaiman doing his masterclass on the art of storytelling. And you guys have heard me talk about my favorite masterclass, Business Strategy and Leadership by Big Papa Iger himself, Bob Iger, the new and returning CEO of Disney. So guys, I highly recommend that you check it out. Get unlimited access to every class, and as a John Campea Show listener, you get 15% off an annual membership. Just go to masterclass.com/Campea now. That's masterclass.com/Campea for 15% off Masterclass.